Hey, 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 it's Kim Wade. The spotlight today is core. We're going to have a whole session on core. So, a couple things you may want. You may want a block. You may want a blanket. You may want a bolster. You may want one of those. You may want all of those. So, you figure out what you need and let's get started. All righty. So core is key, right? We need a healthy core, a nice strong core for everything, including the alignment of our back. So when I talk about core, I'm talking about the abdominal muscles. And so the first thing we're going to do is just put our hands on our belly and cough. You feel the muscles? Do you feel the muscles that are really deep towards the back? Those are what we want to be stimulating. We want to be really engaging those. So let's just take a couple deep breaths here. Inhale, big belly, big back. Exhale. Those coughing muscles, feel yourself really pulling. And I always imagine you're hugging the spine. Big inhale. Exhale, hug. Hugging, turning it on. Keep going as I talk. We're not looking for six-pack abs. You know, six-pack abs sometimes are, in yoga, we want long muscles. We want tone, but not necessarily rock hard. Right? Muscles stretch, muscles strengthen, and muscles need to be able to relax. And so if they're too tight, sometimes relaxation is not at all possible. Okay, so here we go. We're going to slide our hands underneath our head. The head is 10 to 12 pounds, so we're going to acknowledge that. I like to call these the doozy ones because they're doozies. Here we go. Breathing is inhale and exhale, equal length. Even though we're going quicker on the physical poses, the breathing doesn't change. So as we move through these abdominals, make sure that your breathing is staying nice and calm. Okay, here we go. We'll do 10 of each. Big inhale. And when you're ready, crunch to the center and down, crunch to the left and down. I screwed that up. I screwed it up. I was thinking of the breath. Can we start over? Rewind. Do over. All right, I do mean this. Ready? Left leg up. Crunch to the center and down. Twist to the straight leg and down. Crunch to the center and down. Put both heels in the sky. And if you need to bend the knees, feel free to do that. Crunch to the center and down. Bend the knees to the chest. Crunch again and down. We switch with the right leg in the air. So that's known as one. Double check that the head is staying heavy and your breathing is staying calm. I'll do one more slow one. Crunch to the center and down. Twist towards the straight leg and down. Crunch to the center and down. Put both heels in the sky. Crunch. Bend the knees deeply. Crunch. And then reset. 3. Crunch to the center and down. Twist to the left leg. Your head is heavy and down. Crunch to the center and down. Both heels. Crunch. Both knees crunch. Reset. Right leg. 4. Crunch to the center and down. Twist to the right and down. Crunch to the center and down. Both heels. Crunch. Both knees crunch. Reset. Left leg. Crunch to the center and down, twist to the straight leg and down, crunch to the center and down, both heels, crunch, both knees crunch, reset, right leg. Some people like to do both straight legs. You decide if that feels good to you. We're on 7, I think. Here we go. Crunch to the center and down, head heavy, crunch to the right and down, crunch to the center and down, both heels, crunch, both knees crunch, reset, left leg, 8, crunch to the center and down, twist to the left and down, crunch to the center and down, both heels, crunch, both knees crunch, reset, right, 9, right leg, center and down, crunch to the right and down, crunch to the center and down, both heels crunch, both knees crunch, Reset, left leg, last one. Okay, here we go. Breathing is still calm, right? This is like a moving meditation. We're turning on our fire. Crunch to the center and down. Twist to the left and down. Crunch to the center and down. Both heels crunch. Both knees crunch and reset. Relax. Yummy. So take a couple breaths and notice where you feel like we have to work. Where do you really notice it? All right, here we go. Moving to second thing we're going to do, slide your hands under your head. This time we are going to move with our breath. We are moving with our breath. Take a big inhale. Exhale out. Take another breath. Breathe into the mat. And out. You're trying to breathe into all your ribs, the front and the back. One more. All right, we're going to do 6 of these. Big inhale. Exhale, lift up the head and shoulders. Head is heavy. Stay up there. Big inhale. And exhale, coming down. The key is to stay with the heavy of the head. Breathe in. Heavy head. Exhale, lift up. We're only moving on exhales. You're looking at the ceiling. Big inhale. And exhale down. Stay down. Big inhale. Lift it up and hover there. Look at the sky. Stay up. Big inhale. And exhale down. 3 more on your own. Stay down. Big inhale. One more. Feels so nice to be working like this, taking this time to inner gaze at our own fire. Beautiful. Once you've completed that, roll the head side to side. Okay, take your legs out straight, as wide as the mat. Again, hands are underneath our head. Maybe you're using a blanket underneath your head if you feel like you need a little pillow there. Double check that you're balanced. Your toenails are looking straight at the kneecap. The quadriceps are lifted, but the knees aren't locked. If you feel like they're locking, put the blanket underneath there. Okay, same idea. Our breathing is going to be calm and steady, but our movements are going a little faster. Notice how you're balancing the pelvis. We're not going to be rocking. We're not going to be rocking the pelvis. The pelvis is very Velcroed. Okay, very Velcroed. The SI joints are Velcroed to the floor, and we're zipping up from the pubic bone to the navel. Really loving the lower belly is what I was going to say. Loving the lower belly and also turning on those obliques. Here we go. 10 of these. Pick up the head and shoulders, lift the right leg just across a little bit, tap, tap on the toes, and coming down. Notice that I'm not flinging the leg up in the air. I'm keeping it straight across. 9 more. Left leg, cross it over the horizon, tap, tap, and completely let the whole pose go. Reestablish, lift. Third, 1, 2, and down. Relax, reestablish. 4. One more. and release. Sometimes we think of abdominal work as looking good in a bathing suit, or we want our bellies to look a certain way. What about connection to your inner self? What about connection to your fire, to your tejas, to that which gets you fired up and passionate and getting things done, the sense of I belong, I've got really good ideas and I want to share them. How about connecting to that part of you? And who cares about, belly? Okay. All right. Next, we're going to bend our knees again. We're going to put our feet on the floor. And this time we're going to actually choose to either hold on to the mat, imagine that you're ripping it apart, or you're going to toss your arms up and over the head without putting it underneath your head and just let them be there. This is pretty dynamic. So if you're not sure about it, go ahead and grab the mat. The idea here is that you're trying to really engage this middle spine, thoracic spine. You're knitting those muscles together and around the spine so that you can keep growing that spine long, like squeezing the toothpaste, okay? I'm going to start with here so you can see it. All right, we're going to bring our knees right above our right above our hips, and our shins are parallel to the floor. We're going to take a big inhale. Notice the rib cage, and slowly, keeping the knees bent, we're going to drop the legs. 6, slowly, 5, keep hugging. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is sometimes nice to put a block there if you feel like that helps you. Big inhale. We're only moving on exhales. Exhale, squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. And lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. And up. Can you stay relaxed? It's hard to stay relaxed. Big inhale. Relax the neck and shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. And lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Last one. Big inhale. Think about that middle spine. 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. And lower. 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring your knees to your chest. Get rid of that block if you're using it, and find a happy baby. Or anything you want to do to close it up for yourself. Again, you get to do whatever the heck you want to. This fire. Let's feel it lit. I like to say our job is to keep that fire lit. And sometimes I think of it as like a little candle flame. And when you are walking through the woods, or you're walking through the rain or the wind, you have to really protect it. You don't want it to get too big, and you don't want it to get too small where it goes out. So that's what we're doing when we're doing these abdominal works, is we're building our ojas, we're building our fire without making it too big where we get burned out, or making it too damp where we're never getting lit. So as always, may it be a benefit to you. Good job. See you soon.